We're with Mithali Raj, India's ace batter, who's just played a match-winning innings for India against Sri Lanka to confirm India's place in the ACC Asia Women's Cup final. Asia Cup final starts place on Sunday. Mithali, it's your first time in Thailand?
Yeah, this is my first time in Bangkok. Yeah.
So have you thought of the conditions, the wicket, the ground, the fans? How have you felt?
Well, when we landed here, we got to know there was a change of the venue because of the rains. I was expecting very unprepared facilities, but then they have shifted it within 2 days. They've prepared the wickets, and it's a decent wicket to bat on. I wouldn't rate it very high because T20 games you need batting friendly wickets, but these wickets are on a slower side. Giving the time that they had, they definitely have got the matches going. That's the plus. That's the biggest thing, because when you have an Asia Cup and so many teams are in for matches, you need to have matches and give more opportunities for younger teams like Thailand, Nepal, and a go in the middle to play against the good sides in the Asian countries like Sri Lanka, Pakistan, India. So it's a very good gesture that they have actually got all the matches played on these grounds, and it's even good for young players to get an experience playing against good players or good sides.
Now, you've yourself on your first innings of the tournament against Bangladesh, you had a slowish start, I think, due to the wicket, just placing the ball for ones and twos, not risking any big shots. But today you opened out a bit, and you were going for more dynamic strokes. Is that because the wicket played a bit better?
Yeah, there are like every game we are having a different wicket to play on. So the first game the wicket was very soft, so it was it's evident that you need to go a few shots. You cannot just play as you play on any good dry wicket. And the second match against Pakistan, again the wicket slowed down. There was a bit of turn in it, and the ball was gripping. Today the wicket was good. Even in the first innings itself, I've seen a bit of turn where Smriti got a couple of balls which turned really square. So again, as I mentioned, it's on a slower side, and there will be spin for the bowlers, and it will be a little difficult for the stroke players, especially ones who are good in long hits, because where the ball comes onto the bat here, you need to wait and time the ball.
Obviously you're a master of timing. You've played some incredible shots today, but you're one of the few batters in world cricket who've not only had a long career, but have played all forms of the game, T20, 50 overs, Test cricket. For a young Indian batter coming up, what do you think, if you were their coach, what would you teach them in terms of stroke play?
Well, I definitely would teach them how to build an innings, because that's very important. Once you know how to build an innings, you can always adapt to any form of the game, whether it's Test, One Day or a T20. But you need to know when to attack and when to be aggressive and when to get on to a bit of a defensive these things. This is very important when it comes to batting, because you cannot always be aggressive or you cannot always maintain to be defensive. There has to be a time when you understand how the bowlers bowl. You need to respect the situation and even study the wicket. So all these things come into play to be a very good player.
I'm looking ahead, thank you for that. I'm looking ahead to what's going to be the final against Pakistan on Sunday. Any special, India won the Asia Cup in different forms, 50 overs, the last one was 20 overs in China. Do you think going for 6 has been the goal from the very start, coming here?
Well, yes, definitely, because we being the very dominant team in the Asian regions, it is very important that we win all games and then we get into the finals and win, because it would be the 6th consecutive Asia Cup for us, and we have the team to do very well. We have some very good youngsters, so this outing will give them a lot of boost.
Now, the gap may be narrowing between you and Pakistan. But is that the case, or is that not the case?
Well, I would say that there is progression in terms of other teams like Pakistan, even Sri Lanka for that matter. Bangladesh have done very well to what I've seen them when they came into the Asia Cup a few years back. So there definitely is a progression, and it is good for the sport, because once you have other teams competing with the best side, you as a good side also will try and upgrade your game and try and compete with the best. Yeah.
Mithali Raj, last question. Going back with the trophy, do you feel the public back home recognise your achievements as much as you'd like, or do you feel satisfied?
Well, ideally, I would want more of promotion of Asia Cup, because we had a very good home series against West Indies where we had a lot of crowd turning up for those matches. It's even nice to see here that I never expected there would be decent crowd cheering us for every game, especially for the Pakistan match. We had quite a bit of crowd, and I'm expecting them to come on Saturday as well. So yeah, it is very important that you promote the sport even in your own country. That doesn't usually happen, because when we tour abroad, we only bank on the social media, the Insta and certain posts which the girls themselves post. But it's very important that these matches, if they're televised, I heard that the finals will be televised. So it's a good thing, because the more people see us on television and see and follow women's cricket, the more people will follow it around the world.
Cricket's ambassador, India's ambassador, Mithali Raj, received the Player of the Match trophy today from the ambassador of India to Thailand. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.